Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading. This is for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of today. Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of. We're going to ask our spirit guides and angels, what is next in love? What is coming towards you? What is the loving energy around you? Some of you may be able to confirm a love that has crossed your path recently. That's always fun. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly joining us for the first time. Let's see what our spirit guides have for us. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you want us to know? What is it that you need us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. What is the loving energy that's around us, coming our way? Things to think about. What guidance do you have? I have mirroring each other. It could be a twin flame union. Okay, maybe you guys are very, very similar. You can finish each other's sentences, Spirit just said. So you could have somebody that comes into your energy that you're very, very alike. I have very independent. Okay, single rose. I think a lot of us are independent. Just because you're with somebody doesn't mean you have to lose yourself. You definitely can continue doing what you're doing within a relationship with the right person. I have a soul level. I love that. And look at all these beautiful kind of diamonds, you know, just little bit of a, you're a gem. Okay. You outshine all others. And I have an illusion, rose-colored glasses. So I want to be careful that I don't paint a picture of somebody right out of the gate of they're perfect, they're wonderful, they're everything. They could be perfect. We want to give them a chance. We want to give it time. We want to see how they behave over a period of time. Are they consistent? You know, maybe they were really great on the first couple dates, but by, you know, the third month, all of a sudden, you know, they're kind of dropping the ball. I have divine masculine energy. I have return. Okay, soulmate return, energy returning, new love returning, loving energy, looking at things from a different perspective. They're saying the word understanding to me, more of a where do we go from here energy, or I understand where you're coming from. I get it. I want the same thing, Spirit's saying. So we could talk about, you know, what it is that we want. And they're saying, don't be afraid to, you know, say exactly what you want. And I have an awakening. I'm opening up to this connection. I have music, guitar, somebody involved in music. I have releasing. I feel free when I'm with you. I feel I can say what I need to say. I can do things with you. I'm not afraid to be myself is how I feel. So somebody you feel very comfortable with. And I have a new beginning. So we want this new beginning. Look at this big, beautiful flower ready to bloom. So we definitely have a new beginning. So let's see what our cards are saying. But overall, the energy I feel is good. I feel that, you know, they're saying you're awakening. You can keep your independence. You, they're saying you have a lot to share is how they just said it. So you will have a lot in common, but at the same time, you have different perspectives, different experiences that you're bringing to this connection. I have a Page of Swords. I have an Emperor. I have a Seven of Pentacles. And I have an Ace of Cups. It was more of a working towards something. It was like if I put the effort into something, then I know that we're going to get there. This person asks a lot of questions, is how it's coming into me. So there could be very, very curious about you. They could be digging deep into, I want to know everything about you. I want to know your past. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know what makes you happy, what makes you sad. So I just feel like they are just very gathering all this information. And you could be too. You could be asking them a lot of questions, but we're in that phase of getting to know you. And that song, getting to know you, getting to know all about you. But it's this feeling of, I just can't get enough. Okay. I'm just asking a ton of questions. I want to know everything. I want to know what makes you tick. So I do feel like, and then that moves me in the direction of that ace where the feelings grow over time. And I've got this beautiful star, new beginning again, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and a 2 of Swords. This just came into me as deciding if this is the right one. And I think we all go through that phase that I've got to get to know you. I've got to know what's important about you. What do you like to talk about? Where's your head at? And can we talk? I think that that's important. Can we talk about anything and everything? I do feel the new beginning, and I do feel the decision to get this started. It's a big decision. It's not just the moment that we meet, that we decide that we want to be in a relationship. I feel like it's a little bit after that. I feel that it's, we've gotten to know each other. We see it as a good thing. We both feel the same way. What did they say? We see the same thing, right? So part of me feels like we're over that hurdle, and we're making a decision. Okay. So I'm going to say a big decision, and the decision is probably exclusivity. The big decision could be, I definitely want to be with you. I don't want to be with anybody else. I can't see myself with anybody else. So we could be definitely building, heading into the next phase of we're a couple, or we're not going anywhere. We definitely want to spend as much time together as we can. So that feels nice. I have autumn energy. So September, October, November, could be birthday months for some of you. I have a proposition. Looks like a box. Is this a future engagement? Is this a future proposal? Is this the person I can see my life with? Possibly. Because the way this person was gathering so much information about you, the person who wants to be with you can't get enough of you. They say goodnight to you, and they're already planning, when am I going to see you again? They're already asking, can I call you in the morning? What are you doing tomorrow after work? What are you doing next weekend? Because they want to know when their next opportunity to be with you is. So the person who's kind of lining up their next date, their next visit, their next time with you, that's the person who really wants to be with you. I have love lyrics. I'm going to say every song starts to remind me of you. You're driving in your car and you're like, every love song. So am I getting hooked? They're saying I'm hooked on you. Yeah, it's just a feeling of, you've captured my heart, you've captured my attention. I'm definitely thinking about you. My heart is on the line. Everybody's heart is on the line. I don't know anybody who, even when you're in a relationship, your heart is on the line. There's no guarantees. You got to keep that relationship going. So we can get over that. We're both big boys, big girls, and we can get over that where, okay, so our heart is on the line, but if we don't risk it, then we won't know. So part of me feels like we do kind of push through that. That's just kind of a fleeting fear of vulnerability. I don't feel like we stay in that fear. I feel like we're able to move through that pretty quickly. Spirit, what else do you have for us today? What do you need this connection to know? Where is it headed? When is it coming? Anything you need me to know about this connection? Please use this reading to help you to manifest. I have a Hierophant and a King of Pentacles. I'm going to just say I believe. I believe in myself. I believe in abundance. I believe that good things happen to good people. You've got somebody coming into your energy that has a very positive outlook on life. Even the person who has probably been dealt a raw hand or a difficult hand, I feel like their energy is, you know what, my faith keeps me going. God only gives me what I can handle. So they have this beautiful energy of looking at the good in people and looking at there's nothing I can't get through, and especially if I have you. So I do feel like this person has a beautiful outlook on life. They're not a downer. They're not. They're very optimistic and they're very future focused. So beautiful, beautiful energy there. I have a Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's kind of full steam ahead. I'm always looking ahead. I'm always looking, what's next. And I'm hoping for better. I'm always improving. This would be somebody who is probably very good at setting goals for themselves and achievements for themselves. They are probably always working towards the next kind of big thing in their life, whether it's a personal goal or a financial goal, a lifetime goal. But I do feel like they're always kind of pushing themselves. So you've got a very motivated individual who has some pretty high aspirations. And I think that that's going to impress you. I think that they're not just all talk, Spirit, saying they actually hit their goals. They actually achieve the goals that they set. So that's inspiring. I have a 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. You've got a King of Pentacles and a 10 of Pentacles. So this person's very goal orientated. This person is somebody who, I'm going to say, planned their future. Okay. The person who maybe knew what they wanted to be when they grew up. I always wanted to be a doctor. I knew I had to go to medical school. I knew I had to do this, do that. I always wanted to be a fireman. My father's a fireman. My father's father was a fireman. So it's the person who has a very strong drive towards how they always saw themselves. And I do feel like those types of people, abundance follows because they're loving what they do and they are following their passion and they're doing what they love. So I think that this person is, like I said, very, very goal orientated, which is nice. A planner, hitting goals, optimistic, beautiful energy. I have a Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as their equal. That right from the beginning, they told us that you want the same thing. So that could be something that you talk about, whether it's a certain lifestyle. I want to travel. I want to work from home. I want to have more time to myself. I'd love to own my own business someday, whatever it is. But you both have very similar ambitions. I have a beautiful world. That felt like 10 of Cups. We can be as happy as we make it. It's the couple who says it's up to us. It's the couple who says nobody can take this away from us, okay, except us. And we can make it into as much as we want it to be. So it's the two people who work together at being in a relationship. And you both know you're entering into the next phase of your life. You both know that it's a big part of your life. It could be the biggest part of your life. It could be your whole future with this person. So I do feel like we can be happy, but it's up to us. And I think that that's a good way to, like the only two people who are going to make us happy are, it's up to us. We've got to do it. So I think that this positive energy just keeps coming through. Like, let's just keep going. We've got this. Fool at the bottom of my deck. So it's definitely a new beginning. It's definitely kind of the sky's the limit. Between the two of us, we can achieve whatever it is that we want to achieve. And again, nobody can take it away from us. We can part ways. We can decide that we don't want it, but nobody can take it away from us if it's what we want. Nobody can tell us, oh no, you're not supposed to be together. Nobody else gets a vote. Spirit, can I have some loving messages? I like this energy. It's nice to know there are people out there that still think the best is yet to come, and they're excited about it. It's kind of this, I have no idea how far we're going to go, but we're going to go far together. So something like that. Choosing yourself today. If you are still waiting, it's okay to put all your energy into yourself. That's not selfish. Read a book, have a cup of tea, some quiet time. You've got a candle lit. It's a rainy day here, so maybe some of that. I have forgive yourself, taking time for yourself. The sun will shine again. I'm waiting, right? I'm waiting. And then this beautiful sunshine comes out. I will hold you in my arms, energy. Let's rewrite our love story together. So how about let's write our love story? I don't feel like it's a reconciliation, but let's write our love story. I'm healing to love myself again. So I've gone through a storm. That could be you, that could be them. I have been working on myself. I have been repairing and healing, and I'm in a better place. It's like a grand finale of what I just said. Love takes effort from both of us. That's exactly what they're sharing with you today is nobody can take this away from us. And it's up to us to make this beautiful. It's up to us to keep this happiness. It's up to us to create the life that we want and how we want to live it. Okay. Nobody else gets to decide where we travel to, or how we spend our money, or where we live, or how we decorate our house, or the foods that we buy at the grocery store. That's between us, how we spend our money, right? So it's up to us is really the message today. But you're going to find a partner who believes in that with you, that there's an us, and it's on our shoulders to create this life of happiness for ourselves. So I love that. I love this kind of true partnership and the effort involved on both sides. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. I think if it's not here yet, we're going to ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe. You guys know what to do. Comment below. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamlinPsychicMedium.com. Thank you all for being here every day. I appreciate it. And we'll see you all again real soon.